Hello, my dear student. I am Anita, and this is chapter number 12, Electricity of CBSE class 10th. The first definition which we are going to study is of switch. A switch makes a conducting link between the cell and the bulb. This is the cell and this is the bulb. So this is switch. This is a conducting link between the cell and the bulb. Now what do you mean by electric circuit? A continuous and closed path of an electric current. Means when we switch it on, at that time the current will pass through a continuous and closed path, and this continuous and closed path will be called as what? Electric circuit. What is the definition of current? The rate of flow of electric charges. The direction of current is opposite to the flow of electron. So electrons are flowing from negative to positive, whereas the current is flowing from positive to negative. Current is having a formula as charge upon time. Current is denoted by a letter I, charge is denoted by letter Q, and time by T. So we have a formula I is equal to Q upon T. SI unit of current is ampere, denoted by capital letter A. Charge is having the SI unit as coulomb and denoted by a capital C. Now, what is the definition of 1 ampere? That is the SI unit of current. The flow of 1 coulomb of charge per second is called as what? Ampere. It is written by the formula 1A is equal to 1C upon 1S. That means 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb upon 1 second. 1 coulomb can be written as 6 into 10 raised to 18 number of electrons, whereas 1 electron can be written as 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Now 1 milliampere is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 ampere, and 1 microampere is equal to 10 raised to minus 6 ampere. Ammeter is an instrument used to measure current, and this ammeter is denoted by a letter A, and it is always connected in series. Now consider one example. A current of 0.5 ampere is drawn by a filament of an electric bulb for 10 minutes. Find the amount of electric charge that flows through the circuit. The value of I is given as 0.5 ampere. T is 10 minutes, which is equal to 600 seconds. So Q is equal to IT. So formula for charge is equal to current into time, that is IT. So 0.5 into 600 comes out to be 300, and the SI unit of charge is coulomb. So here it is written as C. Now the next topic is of electric potential difference. It is a work done to move a unit charge from one point to another. Potential difference is equal to work done upon charge. It is denoted by a letter capital V is equal to W upon Q. W is the work done and Q is the charge. Now, SI unit of potential difference is volt, and it is also denoted by a capital V. Now the definition of SI unit of potential difference. So a definition of 1 volt is 1 joule of work is done to move a charge of 1 coulomb. So 1 volt is equal to 1 joule upon 1 coulomb. Voltmeter is an instrument used to measure potential difference. As current is measured by ammeter, potential difference is measured by voltmeter. It is always connected in parallel. Now see to the next example. How much work is done in moving a charge of 2 coulomb across 2 points having a potential difference 12 volt. Here Q is equal to 2 coulomb and V is equal to 12 volt and W is a question mark. So we have the formula V is equal to W upon Q. So W is equal to VQ. So 12 into 2 comes out to be 24 and the unit of work done is joule. Now each component is having its own symbol. So we are going to consider a component with their proper symbol. So the first one is an electric cell. It is denoted by a longer and thinner line and a shorter and thicker line. So positive terminal and a negative terminal. Battery is a combination of two or more cells. So this is the symbol for battery. The cells are connected in proper order. So negative is connected to positive and again the negative will be connected to positive. Plug key or switch when it is in open condition is denoted by this symbol and plug key or switch closed condition will be denoted by a spot in between. The wire joint is having this symbol. Then a wire crossing without joining will be like this. Electric bulb is having a symbol like this and a resistor is having a symbol like this. Now variable resistance is also called as rheostat. It is having a symbol like this, a resistor and a pointer on it. Ammeter is denoted by plus or minus A and voltmeter by plus or minus V. Next topic is Ohm's law. It states that the electric current flowing through a metallic wire is directly proportional to the potential difference across its end provided its temperature remains the same. So we can write as V is directly proportional to I. So we can write further as V upon I is equal to constant. So where R is a constant. So we have the formula as V is equal to IR. We can also write here I is equal to V upon R as well as R is equal to V upon I. Now what is this R? R is the resistance. It is the property of conductor to resist the flow of charges through it. So opposition offered by a conductor will be called as resistance. Its SI unit is ohm and it is having a definition as if the potential difference across the conductor is 1 volt and the current through it is 1 ampere, then the resistance is 1 ohm. So 1 ohm is equal to 1 V upon 1 A, volt upon 1 ampere. Variable resistance is also called as rheostat. The definition of it is a component used to regulate the current without changing the voltage source. So V remains constant and I will be changing. So change in resistance will be increasing or decreasing the current. Now the factors on which the resistance of conductor depends. It is depending upon the length, means length of the wire. It is also depending upon its cross section area and on the nature of its material. So we can write R is directly proportional to L, R is inversely proportional to A, and combination of that R is directly proportional to L upon A. Removing the symbol of proportionality, we will put an equal to and a constant. So R is equal to rho L upon A. This is the symbol of rho. What is rho? Rho is the resistivity. Now what is the SI unit of resistivity? It is ohm meter. Definition of resistivity is, it is a characteristic property of the material. Alloy and metals have the resistivity of 10 raised to minus 8 to 10 raised to minus 6 ohm meter, whereas insulators have the higher resistivity as 10 raised to 12 to 10 raised to 17 ohm meter. The types of alloys are constantum, which is a combination of copper and nickel, manganene, which is a combination of copper, manganese and nickel. Nichrome is the combination of nickel, chromium, manganese and iron. Now, these alloys do not oxidize at high temperature. Thank you.